Those in the military who risk their lives for this country are commemorated one day a year, Veterans Day, of course. Those who lose their lives, lay them down, also just one day, Memorial Day. But in America today, they say that we're supposed to celebrate the lesbians, gays, transgenders, and queers because of the kind of sex that these people like to have. And for an entire month, the month of June, Pride Month. Of course, you can't log on to social media or turn on the television without being bombarded by their propaganda. But that's not enough. It's never enough. And so now they're trying to get the children interested in what it is that they're doing. This is a scene from a gay bar in Dallas, Texas over the weekend. Certainly it isn't an isolated incident. They've been doing this sort of thing for at least 5 years now, where the parents bring the children to be entertained by the drag queen and throw dollar bills at them, just like they were in a strip club. Thankfully, this time, some protesters showed up, and here's the not so thinly veiled sexual innuendo neon sign that was on the back wall. Here's some photos of the parents with the small children giving the dollar bills to the drag queens, just like in a strip club. The event was called Drag the Kids to Pride, and like I said, thankfully protesters showed up, including Alex Stein, who then got a shout out by Tucker Carlson.
Just another weekend in Weimar. On Saturday, a nightclub in Dallas held an event called Drag Your Kids to Pride. At the event, little kids danced with drag queens and tipped them with dollar bills. This is grotesque. Sexualizing children always is. So there were a small number of brave protesters outside. One of them was our friend Alex Stein. He tried to get into the event because it was a public event, and so he was assaulted. Watch.
Look at, they got Antifa wearing their black ski masks there to protect the child abuse.
Take the L. Face off. Face off. Face off. Y'all better watch out. Hey, get away. Get away. Chill out.
This is the first time that clips like this have really gone viral and got commented on by mainstream conservatives or brand name conservatives because for years they've been too afraid to be called homophobic. Of course, us independent news analysts on YouTube have been exposing this and trying to ring the alarm bell since it first started happening. Here's a clip from InfoWars that Millie Weaver shot back in 2017 of the exact event happening 5 years ago. The children giving the drag queens dollar bills. And crazy Alex Jones denounced this sort of thing, as he has been since he first learned about it.
But again, imagine if somebody in a demon outfit showed up next to a baby giraffe and said, "Hi, I'm a demon. Be inclusive. Don't be mean to me. Let me wear demon horns and come up and look like a complete alien from another planet. Let a space alien." And by the way, this is a program. They dress up like space aliens all over the United States and all over the world. I told you, in horrible demon psychopath outfits that make Pennywise look beautiful. And they show up and they have their way with your children in demon outfits. I mean, if you've got men that look like 400-pound goblin demons with your children, there's nothing you won't put up with. There isn't a species on the planet that would let something that looks like a space alien get up close to its kids, but only in America does it happen, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it right now. I can't handle it more.
Of course, that's the correct response, and if you didn't know, one of the 3 strikes that Alex got on his YouTube channel, which caused him to be totally banned in 2018, was ranting about the drag queens having children brought and served up for them. You're not allowed to use harsh language to denounce that, not allowed to call it demonic or satanic, apparently. All they wanted was the right to get married, they said, but now if you play professional sports or I'm sure work at any number of Fortune 500 companies, your employer is going to demand that you wear a special LGBTQ pride-themed jersey or pin or ribbon. When surprisingly, 5 Tampa Bay Rays players declined, citing that they're Christians. Which reminds me of this old Seinfeld episode.
Hey, where's your ribbon? Oh, I don't wear the ribbon.
You don't wear the ribbon? Aren't you against AIDS?
Yeah, I'm against AIDS. I mean, I'm walking, aren't I? Just don't wear the ribbon.
Who do you think you are?
Put the ribbon on.
Hey, Cedric, Bob, this guy won't wear a ribbon.
Who? Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon?
To kick off the Brewers game tomorrow, they're having a drag queen show for Pride Night. The New England Patriots posted this picture to kick off Pride Month, as I'm sure every major sports team did. And notice that it's not just an old-fashioned rainbow flag anymore. They keep adding new colors and designs to it to try to make it more inclusive. And in Miami, the police department unveiled a special LGBTQ-themed police car. Yay! Just a few years ago, this would be a parody. This would be something from the Babylon Bee, but this is what they really did to a police car in Miami. And in case you haven't heard, Pizza Hut wants young boys to start dressing in drag for the Book It program this month, which is to encourage children to read. They highlighted this book, which is a real children's book, called Big Wig. There's a whole bunch of these now. I've covered them in the past, like Jacob's New Dress. And again, this isn't even about transgender children. They just want young boys to do drag and to wear dresses. Of course, Amazon banned this book years ago, No Dress for Timmy, which is opposed to this kind of stuff. Taco Bell is also hosting drag queen shows in their restaurants this month for Pride Month. Of course, I'm not kidding. This is what's happened to Weimar America. Kraft, the manufacturer of macaroni and cheese, also has a line of peanut butter, and last year, to promote that, they published a book about pronouns for the young children, for the gender non-binary kids, and hired a couple drag queens to read it for Drag Queen Story Hour. Chipotle is also using drag queens to promote their restaurant as well. Things have gotten so upside down and backwards in America that last year, Playboy magazine put a gay man on the cover. I'm not kidding you. Playboy magazine, yes, this individual became the first gay male cover star on Playboy. This from the Washington Post. Yes, they say kink belongs at pride parades. Kink is just a synonym for general perversion, and they want their kids to see it. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeted out the obvious that it should be illegal to take children to drag queen shows and strip clubs. But I haven't seen any other member of Congress denounce this at all. They're still afraid that they might be called homophobic, or they're afraid that they might lose 1.5% of the electorate. Of course, if you want to support my work, head on over to my online store, markdes.com, or click the link in the description below and order one of my awesome shirts. Like the warning, contains facts and opinions some may find offensive. My Operation Mockingbird shirt, 1776 shirt with the 4th of July coming up, or any of my awesome designs, all available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdes.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.